Hallo und willkommen bei Now German, Lektion 45, Lesson 45. Hey, C.
Hello everyone. Hey Gregor.
So last lesson you said 9 Uhr, 9 p.m. is your favorite time of day. Isn't it suitable that our lesson is called in the evening, am Abend?
Yes, perfect.
All right, let's see what we are doing am Abend and at many other times of day as well.
Was machst du heute?
Am Morgen arbeite ich. Am Nachmittag mache ich Sport. Am Abend rufe ich meine Frau an. Und was machst du heute?
Am Vormittag räume ich auf, kauf ein und koche. Am Mittag gehe ich spazieren. Am Abend esse ich mit Luna. In der Nacht schauen wir einen Film.
Alles klar. Be careful. Kaufe ein.
Kaufe ein.
Yes, exactly. All right, let's look at our vocab here. We have first all the different times of day that are mentioned in this dialogue. Der Morgen.
Der Morgen.
That's the morning. And then der Vormittag.
Der Vormittag.
That's the late morning. Or we would literally say the pre-noon, but in English no one says pre-noon, so that's what it is. And then der Mittag.
Der Mittag.
Is noon, or you could also say lunchtime, but noon is a natural way to say. And der Nachmittag.
Der Nachmittag.
Afternoon. And der Abend.
Der Abend.
That's the evening. And then our outlier is die Nacht.
Die Nacht.
That's the night. We talked about it some lessons ago as well. All these times are masculine, except Nacht is feminine. And you will also see in the grammar topic when we talk about the prepositions, Nacht is an exception there as well. And then we have some other words like arbeiten.
Arbeiten.
To work, your favorite activity, right? All right. And der Sport.
Der Sport.
Sports, of course. And in German, we'll say Sport machen.
Sport machen.
Which is to do sports. And anrufen.
Anrufen.
Yes, that's right. And then we have aufräumen.
Aufräumen.
Yes, that is to tidy up. And then a few more einkaufen.
Einkaufen.
To go shopping. And kochen.
Kochen.
To cook. And spazieren gehen.
Spazieren gehen.
To go for a walk. Spazieren is to have a leisurely walk, not with any goal, but just to enjoy the walk on its own through a park, along the river, whatever. We call that spazieren. And then we have essen.
Essen.
To eat. And der Film.
Der Film.
The movie, or of course you could also translate it as the film, since that's basically the same word. And we have schauen.
Schauen.
To watch. Several times in our past lessons, we saw this phrase, look here. Do you remember what that is?
Schau.
Exactly, schau. Schau is the imperative form of this verb, schauen, to watch. And we also can use it to, for example, say, I watch Netflix. That will be, ich schaue Netflix. So that's what we also use that for. And then we have alles klar.
Alles klar.
All right, got it. And I can also make a question out of that. Alles klar?
Okay.
Yes, and alles klar with this vocabulary?
Ja.
Sehr gut.
Alles klar.
Sehr gut. Okay, then let's go look at the dialogue one more time.
Was machst du heute?
Am Morgen arbeite ich. Am Nachmittag mache ich Sport. Am Abend rufe ich meine Frau an. Und was machst du heute?
Am Vormittag räume ich auf, kaufe an und koche. Am Mittag gehe ich spazieren. Am Abend esse ich mit Luna. In der Nacht schauen wir einen Film.
Alles klar. All right. And now let's look at talking about different times of day, as in time periods. We already looked at our time in the last few lessons. You also see it at the bottom here. For example, at 8 o'clock is 8 Uhr. What is at 2 p.m.?
2 Uhr.
Yes, exactly. That's one way. And the other way would be?
14 Uhr.
That's right. So we use for periods for clock time, and if we talk about periodic time like morning, noon, afternoon, we use So, for example, how can I say I work in the morning? Is the example here.
Am Morgen arbeite ich.
Yes. Or in the late morning, I buy something. I go shopping.
Am Vormittag kaufe ich an.
Yes. And at noon, I eat.
Am Mittag esse ich.
Yes, and by the way, before we do the second half, one thing to note here is the sentence order as well. So often we put the time first, and then in German, what is fixed after the first thing of the sentence is that the verb. The verb is mostly in the second position. So if we don't have the subject in the beginning, like ich arbeite, I work, in this case, the subject is the first place, right? But if something else takes the first place, what happens in German is that everything else moves after the verb. That's why it's not correct to say am Morgen ich arbeite, but you have to say am Morgen arbeite ich, because the verb is in the second position. Okay, and then we have three more here. In the afternoon, I do sports.
Am Nachmittag mache ich Sport.
Yes, and in the evening, I watch a movie.
Am Abend schaue ich einen Film.
Yes, so you notice all of these are with and then there is a special case, the night. It's an outlier in terms of gender. It's feminine instead of masculine, and it's also an outlier with the preposition. So how would I say I sleep at night, or at night I sleep?
In der Nacht schlafe ich.
Yes, exactly. So that's just a special case in der Nacht. And otherwise it's always and for times of days Make sense?
Yes.
No questions?
Oh, good.
Great. Then let's go look at our dialogue one more time.
Was machst du heute?
Am Morgen arbeite ich. Am Nachmittag mache ich Sport. Am Abend rufe ich meine Frau an. Und was machst du heute?
Am Vormittag räume ich auf, kaufe an und koche. Am Mittag gehe ich spazieren. Am Abend esse ich mit Luna. In der Nacht schauen wir einen Film.
Alles klar. Be careful here. Am Vormittag räume ich auf.
Räume ich auf.
Yes, it's always easy to by accident add an N or leave away a A. I know many students struggle with this. I keep emphasizing, be precise with these endings because it will sound like a mistake or create a misunderstanding otherwise in some situations. All right, and this was am Abend. So in the dialogue, you are having a dinner with Luna. Not too bad, huh?
Yes.
What would you like to eat if you have a dinner with one of your friends?
Korean barbecue.
Oh, that's great. And Luna is a Korean, so that is even more suitable. All right, we'll talk about more day-related vocabulary in our next few lessons. So join us for that, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Tschüss.